All right, people. So who gets celebrity moron of the week for? Actually, it's for last week, but it's so the award goes to Emma Stone. So I saw this article here where she's talking about equal pay and some bullshit like that. So she's making a big deal about how her male co-stars who starred in her play or I don't know, in her movie or whatever the fuck took a pay cut so that they could each be getting paid an equal wage. And what she doesn't understand, and what so many liberals don't understand, is that if there's a more experienced person and they happen to be male and they get paid more, well, they get paid more because they're more experienced, not because they're a certain gender. I mean, people are just so dumb. They always rattle off that statistic. Oh, women get paid 72 cents to a man's dollar, and that the reason for that is not because every fucking business owner in America is a racist, sexist bigot. It's because women generally are not as experienced as men. They don't have as much experience. They don't get as good a degrees as men do. They go into degrees that pay less. They don't work as much as men. So, I mean, all those reasons combined account for why women get paid less than men for a full-time job or whatever job it is. It's because generally they don't have as much experience as men do in the workplace because don't women tend to stay home more, take care of the children? That's kind of how society has worked for a long fucking time. So that's why women, they don't have as much experience as men. Just going from a logical standpoint, like how my brain thinks, I would think it's the other way around in the fact that women would probably get unfairly paid more at times because there's so many pervs out there that will pay women more because they look hot, or give a woman a raise or a promotion or a job because she's, blowing the boss or some shit like that. So I think it's actually sexist against, men. I mean, that's happening out there, where somebody gets a promotion because she's sucking off the boss. I mean, let's be. I mean, do the liberals ever talk about that? How there's many women out there in the world who get advanced because of their looks. I mean, you rarely hear about that. It's all about how persecuted women are, women's rights, blah 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 blah. Shut the fuck up! I'm so sick of hearing about the gender gap, the gender bullshit. When again, they don't do their research, they don't know the facts. Yeah, it's a if you look at it and you're a dumb fuck who watches MSNBC all day, you'll think, oh my god, it's so sexist. If you see that statistic, women get paid 72 cents to the men's dollar, but it only takes about 5 extra minutes of doing research for yourself to figure out that, hey, actually women aren't really as experienced in the workplace as men, and that's why they don't get paid as much. So Emma Stone, makes an dumbass out of herself, and then she goes on, in her movie to compare Donald Trump, who she calls an evil person, a disgusting, she said this is like a disgusting period in America right now with Donald Trump. And then she goes on to call Hillary Clinton, she's like praising her as just overqualified. I mean, really? Hillary Clinton, pretty much the worst candidate the Democrats could have, selected. She's praising her, and just shows you how out of touch all these liberals are. And one other thing too, if there's such a pay gap, if this whole gender gap thing actually exists, Emma Stone goes on to say, oh, it exists in Hollywood. It's present in Hollywood. Why is it present in Hollywood then, when Hollywood and all these movies and shit like that, all the entertainment world is filled with liberals? Haha! Yeah, that makes sense. So the liberals are the ones, talking about the gender gap like it's some real thing. Okay, if it's real, then why does it exist in Hollywood? Going by your logic, it should not exist in Hollywood, but it still does. Oh, well, maybe it's not a thing then. Maybe it's not because everybody is a sexist against women. So, there you go, people. That's all I got to say about that. Once again, people making idiots out of themselves. And actually not idiots, morons, because this is called the Celebrity Moron of the Week. So congratulations, Emma Stone.